The pay is rubbish for HGV drivers. It is. In the UK, the pay is an absolute shambles. They're wanting you to work for nothing.
I've just seen that the national minimum wage for 21 or overs come April 2025 is going to be set to £12.21 per hour.
Morning guys, how we doing? So there is no driver shortage. There's just a shortage of reasons for people to stay in the driving profession.
All I'm hoping is that the wages for the HGV drivers, Class 1 or Class 2, should be rising as well.
And this is the problem. HGV drivers are being paid the same as van drivers.
There's absolutely no reason why anybody would want to stay in this industry. 117,000 drivers this year have not renewed their driver qualification
now,
card.
That is the question though. Are HGV drivers
gas
underpaid?
So how much do I get paid for being a HGV driver? That is literally the #1 question I always get asked from people. And I see a lot of things on social media. Some people saying it's really good. Some drivers saying that it's not what it used to be like and it's really bad. And I'm just gonna explain my experience. And ultimately, a lot of you guys that are looking to get your license, you guys are skeptical because you guys don't want to spend a lot of money into getting your training and everything, and you don't get anything in return. So I'm just gonna talk you guys through my experience and what I advise to do. Now, I know a lot of drivers don't really like talking about their wage slips and stuff because obviously it's private information. A lot of people don't want to disclose their financial situation. Personally, I don't really care. If I'm gonna try and show people the industry and show people what it's like, I've got to be an open book, you know. I've got to show people this is what I'm getting. You guys want to know how much does the training cost? How much did I invest into getting my license? And the amount that I paid for everything was £2,985. That's how much it cost me to do everything. That includes going to see the doctor, the free theory test papers that you have to take, and obviously the practical training. And some of you guys may be watching it and thinking, oh, that's not bad. Some of you guys may be watching it and thinking, that's a madness, you know. But to be honest, compared to what's out there and compared to how much a lot of companies were trying to charge me to do my training, that's actually a very good price. Now the rates that I was on personally when I first landed my HGV job was £20 an hour for the agency. And to me, that was really good money. especially I didn't have no bills, I didn't have no outgoings or anything like that. So £20 an hour, and I know some people might think it's peanuts, some people that's really good money as well. It depends on your situation, obviously, but to me that was really good money, and I did not expect to be on that sort of money straight away as soon as I passed. I thought I'd have to take the less paying jobs and climb my way up into the rankings, but that wasn't the case for me. And the money that I was bringing in on a weekly basis was between £1,000 and £1,200–300 a week. That was before tax. This isn't after tax. After tax, it's between £700 to £900, depending on, you know, how many hours I did, how many days I worked, stuff like that. But that was really good money to me, like I said. But what I will say is, they don't pay that money for no reason. I had my work cut out for me, and at some points I was thinking, is the money even worth it? Now this is why most of the jobs that I've done and been involved in is store deliveries, because that's usually the job that's paying the higher rates, especially for agencies. And it is a difficult industry, that's a story in itself. But yeah, that's why I've been involved in store deliveries majority of the time. And people were telling me, leave the job, it looks too stressful, it looks too difficult. But I was too money hungry to leave. I wanted to stay. Every time I was getting my weekly pay and I was seeing that sort of money, it just was a bit of motivation to power through and carry on. Now what I don't want is people looking at this video, and for those that think that this is good money, and think to yourself, oh, I'm gonna get my HGV license now, I wanna be on that sort of money, I can't wait. And then you're not on them rates when you pass. This is the catch. Now, depending on where you live in the UK, depends on what rates you'll be on. And there's some areas in the UK that are paying really good money. There's some areas in the UK that are paying peanuts, and it's not even worth it. So all you have to do is go on Google, go on Indeed, and look at the rates near you and see what your area is paying, basically. And then decide, is it worth it? And like I said, before you even do your training, call them up and ask them, because then you'll know what sort of rates you'll be on before you even invest your money into getting your license. So yeah, don't look at this video and think, yeah, you'll be on the same money as me. You could be on more, you could be on less, but it depends on what job you go for, what agency you're working for, what company you're working for, what industry you're involved in, and ultimately what area you're based in.
Okay, so you want the other one the other way, mate?
Say that again, mate.
You want the other pallet the other way, yeah?
Yeah, no worries.
The one he's going to load right now, and that one's the one that just went on your truck.
Got you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Nice and easy. Thank you. You got much more today, or?
I'm always completely unaware of anything. They don't tell me, but probably for good reason. Disclaimer and fill that in for me.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No worries. What time is it?
Lovely. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Have a good day, yeah?
And yourself, mate. Take care.
You too. Now another thing that people ask me as well is, do class 1 drivers get paid more than class 2 drivers? And like I said, it depends on what area you're based, and depends. But in my area and my situation around here is, class 1 drivers usually get paid more than class 2 drivers. That's not always the case. I've done class 2 jobs and I've seen class 2 jobs that are advertised higher than class 1 jobs. So it's not impossible to find, and it's not unusual or unlikely either. Some class 2 jobs are even harder than class 1 jobs. And the reason why I wanted to drive Arctic straight away and didn't want to stick with doing the rigid work is, I wanted to boost my employability. I didn't want to be stuck on class 2 work and stuck on driving rigids, and then I see a job application where a class 1 job is advertising for X amount of money, and I'm not able to apply for that job because I haven't got that experience, or I'm incapable of driving them again and I have to book more training if I want to drive them again. And that's why people advise you getting your ADR, your HIAB license and stuff, because the more you have on your license, the more employable you are.
How you getting on?
Yeah, chilling day, man. How about you?
I'm alright, mate. I've got, well, I'm literally on the way to Stevenage, swap trailers, and then back to Milton Keynes, and I'm done, I think.
Oh, really? I'm in Milton Keynes now.
Oh, are ya?
Yeah. How did the content go? I haven't watched it yet.
Yeah, it was alright, because if you download the, all the images of
Yeah, that's what I do with mine.
yeah, if you guys just downloaded a load, but I kind of...
Now, you might be thinking, why are you not telling us how much you're making now? How come you're not telling us how much you're making under a contract job? And it's not like I'm ashamed or I'm hiding anything or embarrassed or anything like that, because I believe I'm under a very, very good rate here. I'm very happy with it. But what I will say is, obviously I work with other drivers and I wouldn't want them being uncomfortable with me putting out videos like that. I don't want them coming across one of my videos and thinking, why is he disclosing how much we're all making? For some people, that's very uncomfortable, and I have to be mindful about stuff like that. So it's not like I would feel uncomfortable about it, but I have to be mindful, especially when I'm doing content and stuff. I need to make sure I'm not affecting the company, or I'm not making the managers, the bosses, the drivers unhappy. So yeah, that's why I'm not disclosing it, guys. But I feel like you guys have got enough information out of me for today anyways. But if there's something that I haven't disclosed, or there's something that you was waiting for me to answer and I didn't quite answer it, I'm very sorry, because I've been very busy today and it's been very stop and start, so I kind of have to remember where I last left off. So if there's anything that has been left unanswered, just drop a comment, let me know and I'll answer it. Now, what I will say about the industry, I know there's a lot of negativity around it, and maybe stuff that you see that may put you off from even getting anywhere near the industry, and I don't blame you. And even some of my content as well, if you've seen my previous content, some of the stuff you see might put you off, or it might look like too much stress. But what I will say is that's just one aspect of the industry. The industry as a whole is so big. There's so many jobs to choose from. There's so many lifestyles to choose from. If you want to be self-employed, there's self-employed work out there for you. If you want to be an agency, you can do agency work. If you want to be under a contract and have the stability of being under a contract, there's contract jobs. I don't know any other industry outside the HGV industry where you can get that. But yeah, if you guys like these sort of videos, you enjoyed the video, you're liking the channel, please like, comment, subscribe, please show support, because some of you guys comment on my videos that you like my videos and you find them interesting, and then I see that you're not subscribed. So please subscribe, like, comment, because putting these videos together, it may look easy, but it's far from easy. Driving and doing this job is hard enough. So yeah, it does take a lot of effort to do all of this. So just any bit of support, I really do appreciate it, guys. And yeah, let me know what you guys want to see. Like I said, it's your channel, and I'll be back with another video very shortly. I've got some very good ideas coming up, guys, for the channel. But yeah, let me know what you guys want to see, and like I said, I'll put it together.